Mr. Whaler has joined us, or at least he was known as that for almost 10 full seasons with the Whalers, now wearing a very strange uniform. Ron Francis in his second game since the trade to Pittsburgh. And Ronnie, it's been 5 days since then. Has the shock worn off?
Oh yeah, I think so. You know, it's just a hectic 12 hours. You know, you get the phone call, you're talking to reporters and friends. You know, probably from about 9:30 to about 1 in the morning. You're trying to get your stuff packed so you can get out of town the next morning on a 7:30 flight. And it was just a busy 24-hour period from the time I got the phone call till the time I played the next night in Pittsburgh. But you know, we're starting to settle a little bit more, and I just think as time goes by and I get more relaxed, I think things will work out fine.
You've been here so long that a lot of people in the area know your family. They're in visiting, and of course you're a new father. You and Mary Lou, with your daughter Caitlin, who's just over a month old. It's been pretty hectic this week. How has your family reacted to this?
Well, you know, actually, I'm glad that they're in town because it's a little easier on Mary Lou with some help there. My mom and dad and Ricky are able to help her out, and you know, Caitlin's been a good baby right from the start. I think because she's so big that she's sleeping well and really not a cranky baby, so that's worked out fine. And actually, she's coming tonight. She's going to make her first appearance at a hockey game tonight, so we look forward to that.
A lot of talk, certainly in the papers around town, just what it's going to be like out there with 4 players from each team playing their former clubs for the first time. What do you think is going to happen out there?
Well, you know, I think there's an awful lot of friendships off the ice, but I think that the guys realize that it's a job, and when the puck's dropped, that you got to go out there and play as hard as you can for your respective club. And you know, we're in the middle of a battle here. We're sitting 8 points out of first place and 6 points out of missing the playoffs. So we want to come out and play as hard as we can, and every 2 points is big for us.
Here, of course, you were the #1 center for the 10 years you were in the Hartford lineup. Now you're in Pittsburgh, and the big fella, number 66, occupies most of those offensive duties. Have they discussed with you what they want you to do in your role on the Penguins?
Well, you know, I think Mario's just an awesome talent. I mean, you watch him, the 2 games I've been there, he's done some things that are just incredible. And, you know, in my meetings with Bob Johnson, I think basically what they want from me is just strong two-way centerman type play. If we get a chance offensively, take it. But they want to make sure that I'm strong defensively and we don't give up, you know, many opportunities. You know, I think that's more what they're looking for.
So far, Grant Jennings has the only goal of all the players involved in this trade as we go into play tonight. But what's been Ulfie's reaction and Grant's reaction, and also the people in Pittsburgh?
Well, you know, I think that both cities, you know, I mean, John Cullen was very well liked in Pittsburgh. You can tell, and he got along well with the guys, and the fans enjoyed him. So I think it's tough on them from that standpoint. And you know, as far as Ulfie and Jenner, Ulfie's been playing really well. You know, the same type of aggravating style of defense. And as a matter of fact, last game in the third period, every time he touched the puck, the fans were chanting Ulf. So you know, he's really enjoying it. And you know, Grant scored in that slap shot from the point. I told all the guys that he does that every night, so now they're expecting that from him. But you know, he's also played very well, and so far it's worked out good for us.
Ron, I've had the pleasure of working with you now for almost 7 full seasons, and I just want to wish you the best of luck to you and your family with the Penguins, and I know many, many thousands of people here in the area feel the same way.
Thank you, Rick.
Ron Francis, our guest. Stay with us. We'll be back to check the out-of-town scores in just